It's just great to be able to do something that you love. You know, I mean, just 30 years of playing guitar, you know, and to be able to make your living working on them, you know, and dealing with other players and stuff like that. It's just more than, you know, it's more than anybody could hope for. So it's just, you know, it's the greatest job I could have. So we're really lucky that way. The whole thing really started when I had an ad in the Winchester Sun, and I was doing guitar repairs part-time, and had a note in there that I did refinishing, and Scott answered the ad and asked for my input on a guitar that he was working on, and we just really hit it off because we found out we liked the same kinds of music, and we had both both played in a lot of the same bands, played with a lot of the same people, and you know, just really lucked out. We hit it off and just started working together and found out that this was really what we both wanted to do. We had the shop in the basement for, gosh, 10 years, you know, which was really lucky for both. You know, as a company, it let us have a way that we could grow without the overhead, without the stress of can we afford to keep the lights on, you know. So yeah, that was very fortunate for the company. We have the ability to do about anything. So we do everything from, you know, from basic setups to part sales to restoration of vintage guitars to, you know, hot rodding your favorite guitar all the way up to building a complete custom guitar. So we've got, I think we've got anything that any guitar player would want here.
It's pretty neat, you know, when somebody calls you up that you've grown up listening to, you know, and admiring, and then whenever they call in on the phone, it's kind of hard to believe at first, you know, and you kind of have to, you know, get a grip on yourself and then talk to them. But they turn out being, you know, real people just like you and I, and they're really nice. Most of them are, and it's an honor to be able to do the work for some of these guys, you know, behind the scenes. You know. We've done some work for John Schaefer of Iced Earth and Joe Perry of Aerosmith. Tom Peterson and Rick Nelson of Cheap Trick. My gosh, the list just goes on. The Nelson Brothers, Brad Paisley. Oh gosh, there's a whole list of people on our website. There's so many people now, I've forgotten most of them. It's an honor, it really is. It's a thrill. You know, when you put your heart and soul into a product or something and work really hard on it, and then to see somebody admire that and actually use it in front of, you know, thousands of people, that's a pretty big thrill for me too. That's a pretty good honor right there. It's nice to get paid for the jobs, to pay the bills, but that's really rewarding right there. There's just no telling where it's going to go, you know, but we're constantly presented with a challenge and trying to overcome that, so no telling where it's going to take us tomorrow.